Hey everyone, Evan Jones with you here on the RPAC Rundown podcast. This week on the pod, we have another great episode. We will visit with Judd Johnson of Dundy County, Stratton. He recently signed with Concordia to play football. Also, we have Athletes of the Week brought to you by First Central Bank at the end of the show. As always, check us out on social media and rpacrundown.com. Just want to remind you, RPAC Rundown Overtime is live. Some great content there. We'll take a break, but of course, the RPAC Rundown podcast is brought to you by a bunch of great sponsors like Arapahoe Rehab and Fitness, Cambridge Supermarket, Webb's Oilfield Service, Cambridge Rehab and Fitness, Onyx Native, and C+. We'll take a break. Be right back. Now joining us on the RPAC Rundown podcast is Judd Johnson of Dundy County, Stratton. Well, Judd, you had some exciting news a few weeks back. You've signed with Concordia to play football. Let's just discuss how excited you are to go there and play football.
I'm absolutely excited. I'm very stoked. I get to play 4 more years of football. I have the opportunity to. I never would have thought I would get that opportunity. Glad I get to continue to be a part of something.
Now, I had texted you when you committed. I'm familiar with Concordia. I used to be the play-by-play voice there. But for you, what made it feel like a good fit for you to go to Concordia?
I really like their coaching staff, and they also preach great culture up there. All their players are good dudes. They're just good guys to be around.
Yeah, that's great. Now, like you said, you didn't know if you'd ever have an opportunity to play football, at the next level, but you've battled injuries throughout your career. What does it mean to have the chance to keep competing?
It means a lot. Since I only played 2 years of high school football, I missed freshman year and sophomore year.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got my 3rd knee surgery this summer, and I never would have thought I would get the opportunity to play football. I had a thought that crossed my mind that I might not get to play again. And I got that surgery. It was a month recovery, missed 2 games, and then now I'm here, and I got a couple football offers after football season. It feels great. I'm very excited, very happy about it.
Now, I know family's important to you too. How did your family help you throughout this decision, Judd?
So they were in the meeting room with the coach, and they really liked the coach.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went on 2 visits, but they really like Concordia and just the program they have there, all the academics. They really like the academics there. And we talked to a professor there. They just thought that was the better idea, Concordia, and I totally agreed with them.
Now, you mentioned the academics. What are you going to be studying while you're there, Judd?
Agriculture science.
Nice. So obviously you don't know what the future entails and stuff, but what's maybe a dream job with after your studies?
My dream is to come back to Dundy County and be able to work any agricultural job, maybe work on a farm or work for Helena Agrico.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Now let's talk about high school football. Like you said, you had 2 years that you didn't get to play, but you were able to accumulate some really great memories. What's maybe 1 or 2 of your favorite memories playing high school football, Judd?
So one of them, I got a couple. Anytime I get a run into the end zone, and the running back Ethan Latta or Dante Horner says I did a good job blocking, just the jumping up in the end zone and doing the shoulder bump.
Mm-hmm.
Or one of them that was really fun was homecoming night. I won homecoming king.
Mm-hmm.
I got crowned, and then I was walking away, and then they all told me to come back to the field, and then everyone just dog piles. It was awesome. It's a little painful, but it was funny.
That's awesome. No, there's nothing like high school football in Nebraska. Well, I'm really happy for you, Judd. Congrats, and thanks for joining us on the podcast, okay?
Thank you.
Welcome back to the RPAC Rundown podcast. So you may have seen we've got some new content on our website called RPAC Rundown Overtime. Just wanted to explain more about that. We've been wanting to do some creative things, some different types of content, anything from exclusive articles, power rankings, practice reports, spotlight series, and more. It's been really fun so far. We're about a month into it, give or take. It's been really cool to do so far. So to view this content, all you got to do is subscribe. We have a very small subscription fee, $3 per month plus tax, or $30 per year plus tax. So if you sign up for a year, essentially you get 2 months free. So if you like what you get from our coverage of the RPAC, sign up with an Overtime subscription and get even more. We're really excited about it so far. It's been a lot of fun. We'll take a break. Then guess what? It's time to announce the RPAC Rundown Athletes of the Week, brought to you by First Central Bank. Welcome back. It's time to announce the RPAC Rundown Athletes of the Week, brought to you by First Central Bank. Let's plan for tomorrow together. First Central Bank, member FDIC. Well, this week's episode of the podcast got a little bit Dundy County Stratton heavy, I guess you could say. We'd been trying to line up an interview with Judd Johnson for a couple of weeks, just getting our schedules to work, and we made that happen, obviously. But our Athletes of the Week are both from Dundy County Stratton also. Our female athlete of the week goes to Kennedy Bailey of Dundy County Stratton. At the Kansas Relays, Bailey placed second in the shot put with a throw of 43 feet, 7.75 inches, and placed first in the discus throw with a toss of 145 feet, 9 inches. Our male athlete of the week goes to her brother, Brock Bailey of Dundy County Stratton. He had a nice performance at the Kansas Relays. Also, he placed third in the shot put with a throw of 58 feet, 8.5 inches. Our Athlete of the Week awards are brought to you by First Central Bank, member FDIC. That will do it for this week's episode of the podcast. Of course, we have a number of great sponsors of the pod like JBK Operating LLC, Scouts Recreation, First Central Bank, Cross Diamond Cattle Company, Tri-Valley Medical Foundation, and Prairie Girl Candle Company. Thanks a bunch for tuning in. We'll catch you later.